Yesterday, the story was floating around and got quite a bit of traction about how food companies are adding caffeine to everything, in particular things like potato chips, jelly beans. Mars evidently is going to be marketing Wrigley's caffeinated gum. What's going on here?
Well, I think it's just trying to get their share of the energy drink phase that we're going through. You know, how do they capture that? They see the energy drink market is humongous, and they want a part of that. And, when you start adding a chemical, a toxic substance to ordinary food, then the regulators get involved because that's our food source. And, they regulate all kinds of things about our foods. They even monitor the grains to make sure we don't have toxins from the mold at a significant amount to harm us in our grains, and the preservatives that go in there, how much of that. And then the original regulation was you could add caffeine to some colas at a certain amount, but, that was it. And now it's grossly expanded.
Doctor, can you simplistically and in layman terms kind of explain what caffeine does to the body and how it's not a good thing?
Yeah, well, caffeine is a psychoactive stimulant, so it stimulates the brain, and the brain has caffeine receptors, and so does the heart, other parts of the body, but it's a stimulatory substance, and it also has a toxicity level. So you start getting toxic effects at 1,000 milligrams intake, which is like 4 cups of coffee. Now, that's for adults. The American Association of Pediatrics says children and adolescents, that's grade school, high school age kids, should not have caffeine, extra caffeine. And they need to look at how much they're getting in their coffee, because they say that should not be there because it affects the brain, and the brain is still in its developmental stage. And so this is the bottom line, is it's a toxic substance that can easily be used in excess. The schools took out soda machines because there was a big deal about sugar and overweight and causing hyperactive kids. Now they're putting in coffee bars in high schools where they get coffee plus sugar and caffeine. I believe just trying to get an edge on the market but not looking at health effects at all. And that's where the food drug comes in, that regulates our food sources and what's added to normal foods. And this is clearly an additive and a toxic one.
Okay, so, the energy drinks in particular, over the course of the last 10 years, as you pointed out, it's a booming market. Have we seen any, situations on a large scale of people that are slamming these energy drinks down and have ended up in an emergency room for one reason or another? Is it a minimal kind of a one-off event to have that happen, or is it becoming a regular thing?
No, it's more common in that people are coming in with anxiety attacks, heart arrhythmias, with tachycardia, and sleep problems, and they have increased levels of caffeine intake. Caffeine sticks around in your body for 6 to 8 hours. And the people wonder why after, 2 cups of coffee or a big strong glass of iced tea at night, they can't sleep, but if they're wide awake. And so they're taking, sleeping pills, and it just gets a vicious cycle. And it's an unhealthy lifestyle because we use the stimulant instead of exercising to make us alert.
6 to 8 for adults. Is it different for kids?
For kids, kids are overweight. They're eating a lot of carbohydrate foods, which make you sleepy. They aren't getting enough exercise. And so that's a problem. But caffeine for kids, it is a problem in that it affects the brain function, and the kids have maturing brains. And there are studies that show that it does affect how the brain matures and how well the kids concentrate.
Dr. Al Johnson, appreciate the time. Have a great day, and we'd love to have you back.
Oh, my privilege.
Have a great day.